Hey y'all, I'm just now getting back in, so I'm about to make me something to eat. I meal prep every week, but because it's in the middle of the summer, I stopped cooking because who's cooking in this heat?
Huh? Let's talk about that.
Let's be real. It's 90 degrees, it's between 88 to 98 degrees almost every day. I'm not cooking in this heat, so therefore it's giving TV dinners, no shade. So this is what I got. I have a whole bunch of grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo, and I have chicken and vegetable stir fry on my, because I'm carb cycling right now. So these are the days that I'm not eating carbs. On the days that I am eating carbs, I'm eating these. Anywho, I'm not cooking to say the least. I'll fix that later. I'm not cooking to say the least. So I'm about to make one of those. I haven't had my last snack since 12 and it's 4 o'clock now. So this weekend is Broccoli Fest in Washington, D.C. I live in the DMV area, by the way, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. And it's so funny because I know many people who are going, and I have a few friends who are out of town who is flying into D.C. to attend. And recently I haven't been going out just because I've been working a lot on myself. Another reason why I'm not on social media in terms of like TikTok and Instagram. YouTube, obviously, I'm on, but I haven't been going out. And it's so funny because my FOMO is like no longer a thing. Like I don't care what anyone does. And I don't care to be a part of the festivities that everyone else is a part of. It's so funny. It's like as soon as I turned, I well, not recently turned 30, but I have turned 30. January of 2024 of this year, it was as if as soon as I turned 30, I just no longer cared to be with y'all. It's kind of like, okay, the world is having fun and I want no parts. And it's not, I'm not depressed or anything, and it's not that I dislike anyone. I just think that I'm in a point in my, and nor is this something that will forever be like, of course I'm gonna go back out, like people will see me again. I think I'm just hibernating, and I recently told her, I told myself actually, and I also told God when I was praying, that I am in a cocoon right now, and I'm at a point in my life where with me being in my cocoon, I'm developing, I'm growing, I'm learning, and I don't want anyone to interfere with that. Like I'm developing into a butterfly that I just don't want any interruptions from receiving, if that makes any sense. And a good friend of mine, a good friend of mine from many years, she hit me up and she was like, hey Romeo, like I'm in DC, I'm pretty sure you're at Broccoli Fest, you know, because if you really know me, you know that I would have went to Broccoli Fest. Had this been like a few months back, oh baby, I would have been the first thing at Broccoli Fest. But I just feel like so many things have evolved for me, and it's not to say that I would never go out again and I would never, God forbid, go to Broccoli Fest, but I'm just at a point in an era in my life where I just want to be alone. Like I want to be alone, I want to be in my apartment. For many of you all may not know that I moved into my apartment for the first time alone a few months ago, maybe about 6-7 months ago. This is my first apartment alone. So I just want to be able to enjoy that and appreciate my own presence, and you know, spend time with God, and you know, talk to people from a distance or call me. But like my presence isn't always available, and I'm fine with that right now. I'm fine with not joining the festivities that everyone else is doing, and FOMO no longer haunts me. It no longer is something that is an interest of mine. And I'm so happy about that, because having FOMO is so tiring. First off, FOMO affects you, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about that.
FOMO affects you financially because you probably don't even have no money to even go out, but because you are in the state of the fear of missing out, you are spending unnecessary money. I don't drink anymore. So the fact that I don't go out, plus if I do go out, I don't drink. So therefore, I'm not wasting money is a blessing. Like, oh my God, like the amount of money that I have saved from not going out, from not drinking, from not, buying unnecessary things because I'm not under the influence to buy these undesirable things that I don't even want is just like, it's just such a blessing. Like, I'm so happy. But but FOMO can affect you financially. It can affect you just spiritually because now you don't. I mean, you can't be. You always have to do something. Like, your energy levels are low now. Like, which also affects you mentally and emotionally. Like, I'm just so happy that I'm over that. Like, so the fear of missing out is not even a thing for me because I want to be at home. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about that.
I want to be at home. So it's just funny to me because a year ago I was at Broccoli Fest, and maybe I was the first one there. And fast forward to now, and it's just like, broccoli what? Have fun for me, okay? So I just had to say that because a lot has changed, and I've evolved so much, and I'm just in an era of my life where I'm in a cocoon. I'm evolving, and I don't want any interruptions. So have fun for me, everyone.
His name is Derek. We came from Big Brother. We were both backstabbed. Basically, me and Derek were pawns in Xavier and Cookout's game.
So this past weekend, I went to church and I just got done reading my Bible. One of the messages for church this past weekend, he had read. Uh, we were reading Acts, and in Acts, um, there was someone by the name of Peter who was incarcerated. And he was sent into prison, and in the moment of him being in prison, he had a lot of faith while he was incarcerated. And while he had faith being incarcerated, an angel had came down and had released all of his change and everyone else's change who was incarcerated, and they were free to go by the grace of the angel. And what the pastor had related that to was a lot of obstacles in our lives, and realizing that an obstacle is only the next step to receive the next grace. And when you don't see an obstacle, or when you don't see a time in your life when you are incarcerated, that's when you should actually be worried, because in order to receive grace, there needs to be some sort of obstacle that can lead you to the next chapter in your life. It's like a game. In order to get to the next level, you have to accomplish and defeat the giant. Just like David, you have to defeat the giant. And whatever that giant may be, it could be your career, it could be your relationship, it could be family, it could be insecurities, it could be an addiction, it could be any vice that's steering you the wrong direction or that's keeping you plateaued. Just know that any obstacle in your way is actually a blessing. Know that an angel too will come down and release you from all your chains, just like they did for Peter. So just keep that in mind. I'm currently in the process of getting my life. I always give my life probably
um, every day after work. So I probably spend about 15 to 30 minutes getting my life, which entails checking my emails, replying back to my text messages, applying to some new jobs, trying to figure out my goals and if I'm achieving them. Um, you know, is it attainable? The time frame of it, the timeline, and I always find myself kind of stuck because I'm still trying to figure out what exactly it is that I'm doing. I think, like most people, none of us have lived this lifestyle before, so we're all learning how to go about doing this thing that's called life. And we're trying our best, at least I am. And I just don't want to get stuck. What I'm currently doing now as a full-time job, I don't want to get stuck in doing for the rest of my life. I'm just not passionate about it. I mean, of course, it's my bread and butter and it's what's paying my rent, but I don't see myself doing it all my life. And I'm currently getting my life. And again, what it entails is, me, hopefully my job don't hear this, but me applying to some new jobs, me actually trying to figure out what is my objective, what is my goal, what do I want for myself. And if I was to truthfully answer that, I want many things. I want multiple streams of income. I want to do this content thing that I'm doing. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to continue fitness. I want to um, get into real estate. I'm currently back in school getting my real estate license at the moment. I am brainstorming, I'm exploring, and I'm not being afraid to fall on my face. So that's currently what I'm doing right now, and that's what getting my life entails. So I suggest you do the same thing. It's definitely about to rain. I just felt a raindrop. So this may have to continue inside.